receiving $1,000, $2,000, or even $5,000 in dividend every month. How much would you have to invest for this result? Who doesn't dream of regular income just magically appearing, maybe even covering your life expenses without having to work? But how much money would you have to invest realistically to achieve that? And what are the possible risks? You'll get answers to all of this today during this video. Hi, my name is MegyMai, and you're welcome here at my finance channel. Let's get started. And today I'm talking about money, especially money that you're receiving regularly and passively as possible. Can this become a reality for you too? Theoretically, yes, but I want today to look at actual numbers. If you want to see more videos on financial topics like this, be sure to subscribe to my channel. I look forward to see you. Dividends are regular profits distributions paid out by companies to their shareholders, to you if you would invest. So if you're investing in a company, you would get a portion of what they made. If a company makes significant profit, they can choose to share a percentage with their shareholder, making its shares more attractive to others and driving up the share price and the demand. However, not every profitable company shares his profit with their shareholders. Both strategies along the way have their advantages and disadvantages, and there is no universal better or worse. It's depending what you want. So let's look today at the part of if you want to have a share of their profit. So if you want to have dividend. Now it would be quite risky to base your dividend strategy all in just one company or stock. That's why many investors turn to dividend ETFs, which include various companies then, not just one, sometimes about 100 different ones. Typically once a year or quarterly, those companies, those ETFs, are paying to their shareholders. Today, for doing the math, I want to take one special ETF share. For this example, I choose the iShare Stocks Global Select Dividend 100, which tracks the performance of 100 companies with very high dividend yields for US, Europe, and Asian companies. It's already existed since 2009, so it gives us good numbers and can look at its history along the way. Its volume is about 2,381 billion, so we're having a heavy load here. So receiving $1,000 in dividend every month, you would need about $12,000 a year to invest in. If it would be a 4.5% yield. Altogether, you would have to invest over $260,000 to achieve this annual amount, resulting then in $1,000 for every month. But that's only part of the story. For any capital gains, about $1,000 a year, there are capital gain tax, which is different in every country. Considering about 26% of tax, as an example, you would need a total capital of $330,000 altogether. Those taxes are mostly or often automatically deducted by the financial institution or broker. If you're already investing or thinking about starting, inform yourself about the tax situation in your area. By using simple math, you can estimate almost nearly every desired amount of passive income through dividends. So going out for $2,000 a month, you would need in total capital $660,000 in capital that you invest. If you're aiming for $5,000 on dividend per month, you'd need to invest about $1,670,000. But this said, don't worry, you don't have to invest that all in once and have it right now. If you would have all that at once and you would invest it in the right stock with a good profit, yes, you would get that payment that I just mentioned. But let's see how much you would have to invest every month and how many years to get there smoothly, that it's possible for everyone out there. While this is a high amount, getting $5,000 a month without doing anything is indeed a big financial ambitious goal. Let's look how it's possible for you and me and everyone out there. Before we get into numbers here, how much you have to invest every month, showing you that it's totally possible, let me share a recent study about millionaires. I want to refer here, published by Ramsey Solutions, and it's called the National Study of Millionaires. I'm going to leave a link in the description below, as there are even more fascinating findings from this study. For instance, 79% of the millionaires had never inherited 79%. So the stereotype that you have to inherit wealth to become rich, you really have to question. That said, does being born wealthy still help? Of course. But according to the study, most millionaires indicated they didn't grow up in wealthy families at all. In fact, 8 of 10 millionaires came from families with middle or low income, and only 2% said that they were coming from wealthy families. So let's calculate now how much you have to invest monthly to achieve that goal of $1,000, $2,000, or $5,000 a month in dividend over the different time periods. For 25 years, you need to invest $590 in 6% interest rate or $470 for 8% rate to reach the $330,000, which would profit into $1,000 a month. You will see the longer the horizon is, the smaller is the monthly amount that you have to invest. If you're still interested, let's look about what happens if you would have even a longer horizon to invest. If you would have given yourself 40 years to invest, or even if you as a parent would invest a certain amount of money for your child now and leave it for 45 years or 40 years, your child turning 40, 45 years old would have the ability for $1,000 passive income a month without doing anything. For that, you would need to invest $230 a month or $160 a month at 8% rate. So you see the amount every month is smaller the longer you have the time to invest. You always should ensure your strategy is fitting your goals and your situation at the moment. And no one can tell you the best way to achieve that. But I can highly recommend to check out the story of Ronald James Reed. For everyone who's still not sure, oh my god, how I'm going to invest that and that amount of money for this and this result, let me tell you it's possible. Especially if you have doubts like, oh, I earned too little, or I just don't have any luck in life, or I don't know anything about investments. Ronald Reed built a great deal for himself, and he was incredibly frugal. But Reed became a multimillionaire, mainly through investing in simply blue rate. So maybe take a moment and read about him. I'll leave a link down below. I find it very inspiring. Known as the stock market grandma, Beate Sander. Her story is quite impressive, but also here she did not come from a financially wealthy family. She was a secondary school teacher, specializing later on in economy, and she inspired her students to be passionate about economies and even started a stock market club at that school and started to invest in an older age as well, eventually becoming a millionaire with stock market investments. She wrote excellent books, many books actually. You can easily find them by searching for Beate Sander. She was a very remarkable woman and truly a big inspiration for anyone out there who's not sure if you can achieve their dream life, showing that there are ways to be able to live the financial free life that you might dream of. I just want to provide you with concrete numbers and start to realize that it's possible for you too. As earlier you start, the better. If you first have to feel, oh, I should get my budget and my finances in control before I can start investing, do that and do that quickly. And to make it easier for you, I have a free page to download for you. Because I myself started investing a couple years ago and I wished I would have started sooner. But even now, as an investor, I'm happy with the results, and I love to track them knowing that I'm building wealth for me and my kids in the future. So yes, the concrete numbers today might have been surprising for you. Let me know in the comments below. But I hope it also gave you an answer on how much you would have to invest monthly to get a certain result. And with those numbers and inspiring people along the way, I hope you're motivated to start investing and reach whatever you're aiming for. So don't forget to get the free download page for you to give you that value, and I'm grateful for each and every one of you.